Oh, man.
So it's funny, I didn't start doing original art.
Welcome back to the West Coast Davengers. Today's episode is part of that Pittsburgh trip that I took a couple weeks ago for the Eddie P Con and for Comic Store Digging. This is an art exhibit, and not just any art exhibit. This is Collections in Black, a celebration of Black comic book culture at the August Wilson, right here, the August Wilson African American Cultural Center right there in Pittsburgh, PA. This was put together by Big Phill, aka Philip Thompson, and it celebrates Black comic book characters and Black comic book creators with all original art and some great comic books to look at, but the art is the main seller of this exhibit. There's a lot to learn just by looking at this art and learning about these creators and characters. I was fortunate enough to go with a couple of friends, including Kazra and Tyler, to the Cultural Center with Phil, and he gave us a little bit of a tour, explained a lot of the stuff, and as you'll see at the beginning of this video, he's going to talk a little bit about the exhibit. So why don't we get to that right now? Enjoy Collections in Black. All right, Phil, introduce yourself.
My name is Big Phill. I want to welcome you to the Pittsburgh, PA, the greatest city in the world, 412, home of the Steelers, the Pirates, the Penguins, and me. We're at the August Wilson Center, as you can see, one of the greatest cultural centers on the planet. And right now, we were looking at my Collections in Black exhibit that I have. Been working on this for years, and it's a labor of love. And this is the first time ever there's been an exhibit with literally all original artwork. You know, no facsimiles, none of that goofy shit that they have at some of these other spots. It's real, it's authentic, culturally relevant to the African American experience. We have things from Matt Baker, Jackie Orms, that's Pittsburgh stuff because they're from the crib. But it's just like, for instance, this piece right here from True Comics, number 5 is the Brown Bomber Joe Louis, 1941. And this is literally the first time a black man was presented on the cover and inside the book in a positive fashion. And these are the actual pages. And I own them. It's not in the Smithsonian. It's not nobody in the super crazy billionaire owns it. I own it. But like if you go around the exhibit, you'll see pieces from everybody from Stelfreeze to Dwayne Turner to J. Scott Campbell, Bob McCloud, I'm gonna say that wrong, I always say his name wrong. Larry Stroman, John Jennings, we got animation pieces, Ken Lashley. I'm trying to think who else we got. We got Gene Colan. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a blessing because I'll be honest, as a kid, you know, I never thought I would have something like this, and for just to be a labor of love and just to all make it work. So I hate to ramble, but this is what we're talking about.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Growing up, collecting comics, what's the first time that you experienced like the joy of seeing a black artist or a black writer or a black character in a comic and kind of connecting with that?
So I think for me, coming up, my heroes were in the house. So I wasn't one of those that grew up and was like, oh, I gotta have a character that resonates with me or looks like me, because I had heroes. But my father collected Black Panther. He collected Black Panther, he collected Master of Kung Fu, he collected some Luke Cage, and he collected Western books.
Yeah.
Like Two Gun Kid, not garbage, or whatever. But we would always sneak and try to read his Black Panther books when he went to work. So when we would go over on the weekends, me and my brothers would sneak in his comic box when he was at work. And we also knew that it was detrimental if we got caught. Yeah. We would get a whooping. So we would look, and I remember I was always mesmerized by the Billy Graham pages. So my holy grail is a particular page, but I'm away from trying to buy that. I don't want to say what page that is.
Sure.
I was always mesmerized by Billy Graham's artwork. When I was younger, I didn't appreciate Jack Kirby. I didn't appreciate that era of Jack Kirby, but I grew to love him. So Black Panther was the character for me. of course I was a Spider-Man, I was a Hulk fan, but like 70s, 80s, I love Black Panther as well.
Yeah. And what you've done here is absolutely beautiful in every sense of the word.
Thank you.
When will this be here till?
We're gonna be here till January.
Okay.
And we're gonna do some more changes. We have pages that we haven't even brought up yet. We have artwork we haven't even put in here yet. Start doing some tours. We got colleges coming in. We got high schools, junior highs coming in. So it's
awesome. Well, this is at the August Wilson Center in Pittsburgh, and
the film, the movie too, Collections in Black. The movie. I'm sorry, the movie. We have a screener version that's showing here if you want to come see it. The director's version is coming out. It's going to be super crazy. And it's just a work in progress. We're always working. We're always doing different things. And, you don't have to be well-versed in comic literature or artwork to appreciate this. You can come in and get what you want. And it's just, this is about comics.
Sure.
It's about comics and the culture, but you'll get whatever you want to get out of this.
Awesome. Well, for those of you that are watching, I will throw Big Phil's Instagram down below, and come to Pittsburgh to see this because it's absolutely amazing, and you will leave this learning something amazing here.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Jungle Action. Whenever I saw his name when I started opening up some of the Jungle Actions, I'm like, wait, that's not that Billy Graham. Preacher.
That dude.
Yeah, that's not the same guy. Thankfully, it wouldn't make any sense.
But I'm like, his name definitely stands up like Billy Graham.
Yeah.
But he did with so many things. Like this is like his, I think, a SAG award headshot. But he was not only an artist, an art director,
was he an actor?
Director,
yeah.
and a stunt man.
Yeah, he looks really familiar.
He was a stunt guy. He was.
And then obviously, a hell of an artist.
Yeah.
Wow, it's cool seeing this stuff.
He's
cars.
unreal.
Yeah,
isn't
this
he?
thing is amazing.
Unreal.
Like, he should just draw motorcycles for the rest of
His
his
cars
His cars
are crazy.
Unbelievable.
He used to live here.
And he's always sitting alone at a table.
He used to live here for a moment.
Is he Jamaican?
You know what he is? I hit him up. I said, yo,
You want to talk about, I love Kyle Hotz. Oof.
I said, Look right there now.
Bianchi. You know what? Everyone loves his art, but they freak out by how beautiful his signature is.
Yeah, he's got a great signature.
Especially
That's
the
an
car
old
guys,
school
they're like-
signature. You know, guys don't sign like that
No,
anymore.
it's like Declaration of Independence.
Little Khalil shit right here.
Jesus, that is a hell of a cover, yeah. Thanks for watching another great episode. Before we get going, if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below. What was your favorite piece? Don't forget to visit the exhibit. It's open until January 12th next year. I have a podcast called Direct Edition. You can find the links for that below. It's a little bit of this, but mostly music, movies, me, and basically anything I want to talk about. So please check out the podcast. Every other Wednesday is West Coast Wednesday. My comic book claim sale right here on the channel. You can buy comics that you see me get here on the channel. You can purchase them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Please, if you're in Pittsburgh, check out the museum. Go give Big Phill a follow on social media. And if you are going to go to the exhibit, don't forget to post photos and kind of let people know what you're looking at. And I'll see you next week on the West Coast Davengers.
Can I get some of it? Some of that video, otherwise that make